Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. This will be a great test, a separator, the first conference game of the year with two teams that are undefeated. He knows that whoever wins this game will have a leg up in the standings, but more importantly, set the tone for the conference season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hoosiers offense as they take control of the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
To the air, it's Hoover. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Well, Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And there they do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy? Or do they have to start doing something different, whether it's double teams, whatever they're looking to try to accomplish? So far, it's not a surprise. The offense won. Now, defensively, what's going to be my answer? Because I can't let that guy beat me for a full football game.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
He's going to run it, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Got enough for the first. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Looks like he's going to try to return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option, he'll pitch it. Maybe some room here. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run play action. Takes the easy one to the back. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. On the option. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. A little release to the back. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He might want another play. goes to the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Childs. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not a chance. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The run inside. It's Richard. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for a big gain. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. That's caught. It's shot. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And they got him.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the red zone, it's Richard. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Grabbed behind the line, it's Becker. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pulls it on the option. Now the toss. Picks up the first down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, I don't know if the quarterback could have thrown that one any better. I mean, he literally put that right on the face mask of his guy. Receivers just got to catch it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Wildcats have taken it inside the 20. They'll run the option. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Timeout on the field, Northwestern has called it. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Northwestern spends its final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Quick release on the RPO. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll toss it. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 17 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Longhorns, looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Bloomington. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Before we kick off the second half, Ollie Rowe, what do you have?
Catching up with Northwestern's head coach at the half, this is exactly what he expected from 2 undefeated teams. Very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are developing here on his sideline as the game goes on. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Running inside. It's Alchuk. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Wildcats! And that one will give them the lead.
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. The run inside. It's Richard. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's
might have a chance. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Got enough for the first. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Richard. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his man. It's shot. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Keeps it himself. There he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dick?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Porter. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Finding open areas. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. In the final period with a third down play. Making side adjustments here. Finding some room. Touchdown Wildcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Wildcats are right back on top.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall and now is...
Makes the grab in their space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And that's how you flip the field, really.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And they swarm him under.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The option look. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Now on the option. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the fourth quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
Running inside, it's Richard. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the fourth quarter, tie ball game. Who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the sideline for Northwestern, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Gets away from one, finds room. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Indiana. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Looking for the time with the extra point.
Number 1 job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his 2nd fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense, or at least prevent a score here late in the 4th. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Childs. Swings it out to the flat. And he gets it right on the crust, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Using the quick game. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. Finds a little space. Makes it past the marker. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. With the line of scrimmage at the 42, this kicker will have to give it everything he's got and hit one from 59 yards out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. With the line of scrimmage at the 42, this kicker will have to give it everything he's got and hit one from 59 yards out. Kick is good. The big leg delivers the winner. And they go back on top. Sort of think think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.